Warning. Do not read your comic books, because you're going to want to keep them. That's what's happening to me. I bought a big book, so I don't got no money. So I have to sell all my comic books so I can get some money. But the problem is, I was like, I want to read that before I sell it. So then I read it, and then I don't want to sell it, such as what happened with Superboy 119. I have a bajillion books, so I can't spend a ton of time on these, but it was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed Superboy. I didn't know anything about it. To be completely honest, I don't know that I would have known that it's Clark Kent growing up and stories of him and his as a youth and everything that he gets into, but they're really fun, wholesome. I never read any of them. I didn't read any Legion of Superheroes. This is Adventure Comics 369, and this is the first Mordru the Merciless. It was fantastic. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed this Superboy 154. That was fantastic fun. Cool Nick Cardy cover. This is a cool Neil Adams, Superboy 163. This was my least favorite out of all of them, and with it being a Neil Adams, I might let that one go. So maybe we'll put that in the sell pile. But all of those, I don't know. Now I'm kind of like, I might need to have a little Superboy run. But I'm probably not going to get all of them because it starts like in the 40s or something. So I could probably get rid of that Neil Adams one. Here's another one. This cool Punisher Jim Starlin, Bernie Wrightson joint, Punisher POV. That was really cool. That's one. That's two. Really nice covers. Really nice covers. Enjoyed the story. Comic fun. Mutations and conspiracies and nastiness. What else? This is stuff that I want to read. I don't have this DC 1 million. Excuse me. There's issue 1, issue 2. I don't have that collected anywhere, but I'm just going to... I think it's like a 4-issue series. So, it's gone. Day of Vengeance, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And we don't have 5. 6 of 6. And then there's like a one-shot as well. These are collected in the Infinite Crisis Omnibus, which I have, so I don't need those anymore. It's gone. Same thing with these. I have a lot of the Green Lantern Jeff Johns Omnibus, so I don't need this. I don't need this. Oh, anyway, yeah, I'm going through my collection, pulling stuff out, getting rid of stuff. These are kind of some minor keys. This is, what is this? First full Atrocitus there, I believe. I think. I might keep this. I'm not sure. It's a Guy Gardner key. There's a origin of Laz, whatever. Laz. That Green Lantern there. I haven't read it yet. I don't know. I have the first Green Lantern Corps by Tomasi run. I don't know if it has... Oh, maybe I had these off to the side. Maybe I have to read these first, because they're not the Tomasi ones. Anyway, so we got some modern stuff here. Put that in a lot. And get rid of it. Convergence. I have not heard good things about Convergence. Anyway, have all that. More Green Lantern Corps. These are the Peter J. Tomasi books that I do have. 13. It's a cool cover. Anyway, Guy Gardner, he's the best Green Lantern. So that's why I might keep that one. If he's not the best, he's my favorite anyway. He's hilarious. 16. 18. We're going to move. Like I said, I have a bajillion comics. I hope you're 20. Here's an annual. So all of the ones I just showed there, those are the Peter J. Tomasi ones. Those come in the omnibus, so I don't need them. The other ones, who knows? If you saw my most recent pickups, I got a bunch of Bronze Age DC horror. This is the only one that remains. Honestly, I think this was my favorite cover too. This is a really cool Bernie Wrightson cover. Liked it. Anyway, that remains. I'd probably read that one before it goes. These pulps. These are the 2 pulps I own. Those are gone. This one's pretty cool. This is 1931. I have it's kind of like the Gerber guide, but for pulps. This is, let me look at the back. From 1950. Really cool colors that pop on these. With pulps, it's, falling apart. This one has writing on it. Anyway, the Gerber guide to pulps, that's not what it's called. But it said that this is rare. There's like a bunch listed on eBay. It's not that rare. Maybe in higher grade or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to read those pulps either. This is stuff, some DC stuff that I do want to read. Never read any Sugar and Spike, so I'll read that before it goes. A lot of this stuff, I don't know what to do. It's going to be a case-by-case basis. There's a lot of like nothing books. There's a lot of minor keys. There's a lot of keys that might appreciate in value. I'll have to kind of see what grade they are. A lot of them are more modern, but I'll have to see what grade they are to see if I want to hold on to them, if I just want to get rid of them, are they worth grading, that sort of thing. This I'd like to read, but I only have, this is a 5-issue miniseries, 1, 2, it's Amazing Fantasy, 3, 4. So I don't have the last one. So that's a bummer. So I don't know, what do I do with that? I want to read it. All right, here's some more Green Lantern. I want to read it. That's, it's like, I'm not going to call it the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. He appears in, I don't even know. There's like a piece of paper in a panel and he's on it or something like that. Like, that doesn't count. This is just a Superman book I have. It's first appearance of Massacre. I'd like to read it, but gone. It's a nice high grade. This is a double. Never read it. Want to read it. This is a double. Never read it. Want to read it. This is a cool Jim Lee Avengers cover. I'd read that. So I want to read that before it's gone. Let's go through some books that are just like gonzo. It's like I just picked that one up. 50 cents. First She-Dragon, I believe. Here's a nice graded second Deadpool. X-Man newsstand, doesn't matter. Probably not. Here is First Liberty Legion, I believe. This is Starman 0 and 1. Gone. This is Rogue One. Gone. That's a double. It might be a triple, actually. Sandman 1. People like that book. It's not in the best grade. First Team Force of July. Gone. I might just do like a Batman, just a big Batman lot. This is Batwing, number 9. This was the first appearance of someone. I think this is like I've sold some of these. I kept those, so they're probably the highest graded. This is, I don't know, Detective 618 first. He like goes to the Caribbean and he meets up like with the shaman, medicine man type character. It's the first appearance of that guy. Here's Batman 416 and 457. Again, we've got some minor keys. This is a nice graded one. And then debut of Tim Drake's new Robin costume on that, 457. I think this is just who's this, Robin and looks like Kid Flash leave the Teen Titans or something like that. New Teen Titans 39. It's from 84. This is the first Arsenal. New Teen Titans 99. Wonder Man 1. Very low grade copy of Shogun Warriors 1. This is First Lady Vic. I think she was, or was in Teen Titans. Oh, that's a newsstand from 1997. Was in the Teen Titans show, I believe. This is the first Penance, formerly Speedball. Civil War 10. Minor keys here. What is this? First Monica Chang, Black Widow, First Swarm as Red Wasp, Ultimate Avengers, issue 3. There's Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. I believe before Samuel L. Jackson was Nick Fury, correct? Got a couple of Novas here. Nova 3 and Nova, I don't know, 22. Minor keys, probably like, I don't know, Diamond Head, first Diamond Head or something. This is the first, Matina, the artist cover. Kind of a cover artist. X-Force, 125. Mike Allred. This is like first Dead Girl. I don't know. Minor key. Oh, these were hot for a minute. I couldn't get out. They never really boomed. This is kind of, I don't know about the beginning of the end, but this was in the end of the comic boom where just everything was going crazy. I picked up that, I have no idea what number it was, that Shang-Chi Razor Fist book, and I unloaded that one for a lot of money. Because I'm a dirty flipper. And this one did not hold. This is Mark Spector's brother. He was going to be in the TV show. Maybe still will if they ever do a number 2. I think I have like another one of these too. I think I have like 3 of those. They're high grade too. But who cares? This is Halloween Comic Fest Runaway 1. This is a double. I really like this cover, but I have the deluxe edition, so I don't need this Andy Kubert. Adam Strange number 1, number 2. That's a cool cover too. It's a 3-issue. It's a thick book. It's a 3-issue one. Obviously, I don't have them all. This was really cool. I like it, but I bought a big book. I need money. Speed Racer's here. Here's another cool. It's lenticular. Woo, woo, woo. Crossfire and Rainbow. I think there's a Dave Stevens cover that is one that people are after. It's neither of those. Double Warlord 41. I liked this cover at a time in my life, and I don't care about it anymore. Moon Knight, number 2, from Alex Maleev, Brian Michael Bendis on the writing. It's a pretty neat cover. I've heard good things about the story. I would just pick it up and like trade or something. Superman Confidential, number 1. Tim Sale, Darwin Cook too. Tim Sale, Batman 54. This is a variant of Lazarus, Planet Alpha 1. Here's a Black Adam number 1. This is a double for me. Detective 628. 625. Homage for 627. I like this cover. A lot of these Shadows of the Bat had pretty cool covers. 34 and 36. Black Canary doing some crazy splits. Alex Ross, Justice 11. I've had more of those, I think. Anyway. First Beetle, daughter of Tombstone, and first Nico Constantine. This is the Brubaker run on Captain America 607 and 60... I don't know. I got stickers on there, on the bag. 608 or something. This is in my Invaders omnibus. It's like a 90s Invaders run. I just have 1 and 3. It's a 4-part series. This is, oh look, back to back. I was gonna say that's the only Peach Momoko cover I've bought. Wait, no, shoot, I lied. This one was a throw-in. This one can garner some money. There's a cool colored version, and people like that one, I think. And I think this is just, you know, a #1 variant of Demon Days by Peach. I think it's Peach Momoko, but now it says Mariko. I think she wrote Demon Days, though. I don't know. Anyway, I got that out of 50-cent bin. It's a #1. It's going to be $1 million. Showed this once already. This is a low version. X-Force 2, second Deadpool. X-Force 4. X-Factor 96. X-Factor 88. These are all like minor keys. There's the first Nasty Boys there. This is first Haven. Stuff nobody cares about right now. First Random. Is that what that says? Radom. Here's Grendel. Newsstand. I thought that was like a key, but it's not. Here's a Fantastic Four 164 re-intro of Marvel Boy as the Crusader. First Frankie Ray, later second Nova. So again, some minor keys. Stuff nobody cares about. That's why I don't know if I should just take it to my LCS and just, hey, here's a big box of comics. I'm going to try and get more than a quarter for them. I don't even know if I'd get a quarter for them. These are, should I show these? These are books I've had kind of kicked off to the side to see if I wanted to get them graded. I have a couple of these. This Far Sector #1. The first, Naomi, is that her? No, from the author of the 5th season, the artist name. I can't remember. This Green Lantern. I've heard good things about this. About her, too. That's the second print. I think that goes for some cash, or it did. Again, this was back when prices were flying high. I got this cool Batman 179, second Silver Age Riddler. I feel like it might be gradable, but again, I gotta check prices on this stuff. I found a bunch of these, and I've sold my lower graded ones. So I've held on to these Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #90s. I think people like the cover, and it's like a low key. I think it's in the mix for that, maybe the black suit. I can't remember. Anyway, those are nice grades. This was something for a bit. I don't think anybody cared anymore. This Marvel .1, and it has this. I'm pretty sure this is a defect, like a production error. Factory defect, this line that goes all the way across. It's on the book, but I think I looked online at one point and I saw other ones with that. So what is this? First Sam Alexander as Nova. Rumors he was going to be in the Marvel universe. Maybe he will be again. Who knows? This I think could be a 9.8. Hulk 418. What is this? I don't even know. First. I don't know what it is. Anyway, some sort of a key on that one. I found a bunch of these. This is the only one I have left. By a bunch of these, I mean, I think I maybe bought 3 of these, and then also a bunch of low issue print run spawns. And this is the nicest one. I don't know if it would be worth grading if it's a 9.8. Here's another first Green Lantern. I don't remember which I write on these. First cameo of Jessica Cruz. Could be a 9.8. I don't think people care anymore. There's another one. First full Jessica Cruz. They might care again. This is Justice League 40. I think this is like the first Grail, who's that Darkseid's sister or something like that. First cameo of Grail. Justice League 40. These were kind of hot for a minute. First Cruz is Green Lantern. First 3 Joker. Got a couple of those. Justice League 50s. This is... Did I just show this one? I think this has to do with Jessica Cruz too. Did I say that was the cameo? Maybe, I don't know. No, I can't remember. This is a combo pack. So maybe that's special. I think this is, I don't know, it might be first full Jessica Cruz. I'm not sure. I think these are all Jessica Cruz books, though. Well, did I say that was the cameo? Jessica Cruz and the Justice League 30, and this is Green Lantern 20. Okay, so anyway, it's all Jessica Cruz related, so. But anyway, I got to figure out if those are 9/8 or not. Kind of moving along here. These are doubles. That's a low grade Conan King Size Annual 2. First, Thathaman. This I can't remember. I think maybe it's just Conan crossing over into the Red Sonja. Marvel Feature 7. A little key. Again, double. And this is a high grade double, but not Conan, obviously. This is a book that demands some monies. It's my third copy of that. This is just a virgin variant of the new Titan Savage Sword of Conan. I can't remember what issue number it was. This is Savage Sword 188, 190. I like this one, 58. Again, these are all doubles. Cool Earl Norm, 61. Jojuska 121, 134. That's a nice one. I like that one too. These I want to read before I get rid of. House of Mystery Dollar Comic 252. Some more Batman that can just be thrown together in a lot. Batman Noir, Batman Chronicles #1. Ooh, here's some more Superboy that I should hold on to. This is the first Beppo. Super Monkey. I can't remember, the spine split, it's incomplete. Something's going on with that book, I can't remember. This was a hot book for a while. I paid up for that and it's probably really cooled off. Justice League of America. Number 141. This is first. Oh man, I didn't write it in there. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like Green Lantern Hunters, I think. They were going to be in the Green Lantern TV show, but I think that's been kaput. But hey, maybe it won't be. And like I said, I want to read these. Here's John Stewart as Green Lantern for the first time in Green Lantern 182. And there's the second appearance of John Stewart, Justice League of America 110. Thick 100-page, super spectacular. So I want to read those before I get rid of them. We can continue on maybe with some more that I want to read. Manmoth, Marvel Premiere 45. This is something that I'll probably just hold on to, but I want to read it. This was something I was all set to get rid of. Where are the rest of them? Mark Waid, Andy Kubert. Well, if I find the other ones, I'll show them, but oh, here they are. This is great. This is a series that I'm really enjoying. I'm about to come to the end of what I have of it. Technically, I don't have #1. This was like a one-shot pre-Kesar run. So I don't have #1. There's #2, though. And 3. But I'm going to have to hold on to it because I've really enjoyed it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 6. 7. People that have glasses, contacts, know what I'm talking about. 8. 9. Really cool run. I recommend this. Check this out. Super cheap. I picked these up in the 50-cent bin. And then where do those go? So I've made it to there. That's the end. This is 12. And then Wade and this isn't even Andy Kubert. So the artist changes, and I think Mark Waid's done after 13. And it's not, I think it goes to 20. That's all I have, though. That's what I'm talking about. You read this stuff. I've had this for such a long time, but you read it and then you need it. You have to hold on to it. So now that's going to be quote unquote clogging up space. Here's another one. Trinity. I have not heard any good things about this Trinity series. Kurt Busiek, Mark Bagley. There's also like a backup section with Fabian Nicieza and maybe somebody else. Well, and it goes through. There's like the first section will follow like your main superheroes, and then the second one, I guess it's not always following the bad guys, but it's kind of follows the bad guys a little bit, or at least that section of the story, if you will. I think there's 52 issues of this because it was alongside Countdown and New 52 and everything. So there's 5, there's 6, 7, 8. When I'm reading this, and I'm enjoying it. I read the first 3 issues for 52 though, you know, like, again, that's something, if I want to finish it, I can pick up and trade or something. 13, that's cool. 14, 15. So a good chunk of those. And yeah, I think that's it. And then, no, I can't do it because they're in bags, but this is, you can kind of tell here. Well, especially if I show, like there's Batman there. And then Superman would go there. Whatever you call that. Anyways, that's fun. Like I said, I've been doing more reading of the books, and I'm enjoying myself. These I don't know what to do with. I kind of want to hold on to them. There's just not a ton of value in them. This is the 3rd print of Superman Man of Steel 18. First full Doomsday. We have a bagged, I think this is a bagged 500. Yeah, bagged 500. It's just, like, these are all, it's just all these different versions, you know? And they're all minor keys, but they're from the 90s. Here's a newsstand. But they're from the 90s, so there's a billion of them. First cameo, Steel, Superboy, Cyborg, Superman, and Eradicator. First White Rabbit, maybe. Angora Lapin. I like Superboy. Well, I just talked about that, but I like Superboy. I thought he's fun. Costume's great too. So I kind of want to, I don't know, keep one. Here we go. We got a newsie, and then this one came with this stuff. I don't know where that's from, but that's cool. These Pogs, Sky Caps. Remember Pogs? Yeah, first full Superboy, Connor Kent. So, you know, there's another one, different one, 501. Superman 81. This was big for a minute, right? First full black suit when Snyder's was doing all that. First full blue, or first blue suit there. Here's Superman Man of Steel 22, first full and origin of Steel. I mean, cool book, right? That's a neat book. First full origin and Steel. It's different edition, if you will. So I don't know what to do with all those. Part of me wants to keep them. Part of me is like, no, you're getting rid of stuff. Like, just get rid of it. It all adds up. It all adds up. These are really cool. I think I picked these up initially. I think of because Reggie collects. Darwin is a character that they, I don't know, I guess didn't portray the best in the X-Men. I think it was First Class movie. So anyway, he was talking about Darwin and first Vulcan, brother of Cyclops and Havoc. Cool giant-sized X-Men homage. I feel like everyone hates this Brubaker X-Men Deadly Genesis run. Here's first Darwin, Death of Banshee. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Yeah, nobody has anything to say about this good to say about this Brubaker run. Really cool covers though. I got a couple of those. And it's also, these are very high grades, so there's 9/8. Do they matter? Okay, so this is also a number, I think this is a number 1 variant. Here's 5. I'm gonna read this though. You know, because everybody lauds Brubaker for his work, as they should, but nobody like this. I don't know. I don't have like a strong attachment, story-wise, to the X-Men, so maybe I wouldn't care so much. Here's kind of like my little X-Men section. It's first Shadow King. It has, I think, some water damage. Anyway, some water damage there. So here's another one. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I think this is maybe Origin of Magneto. I think maybe 161. Here's a great cover. 168. It's John Byrne, right? First Forge gets no love. It's a nice graded copy there. 265 because annual 14 and 266. Gots to go. Another thing is 267. If I want to get them back, I can get them back. 282. 283. Very, one of those Taskmaster. Actually, I feel like he's in it a little more. The Taskmaster and Wolverine in 180. Bishop shows, it's kind of the same thing. He shows up at the end, he like, kicks down the door, and he's like, hey, you got to contend with us. Anyway, first cameo cover and then full Bishop. Oh, I don't remember what the significance of that is. Something though. Fantastic Four 286. X-Men 1. And this is something that I overpaid for. Probably, I don't know if I'd ever bring in the first full cable. This is a second printing. Anyways, that's kind of my X-Men stack. Oh, what else do I have? This is kind of, here's some more Reed stuff. High grade stuff from 87, Flash 5, Flash 7, Butch Geist, here's 9. It's the first chunk. These are all minor keys for whatever reason. I want to read these. Bernie Wrightson's Captain Stern 1. I don't know, it might skip to, maybe that's 2 of 5. No, I think that's like 5 of 5, because then I found 3 of 5. People like Bernie Wrightson might have some value. I'd at least maybe be able to sell it. I'm going to read this Bullseye number 1. Whoa. 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure that's the whole series there. Got this cool Warlock 1. Those are reprints from Strange Tales. It's kind of first appearances there. This was maybe hot for a minute. Warlock and the Infinity Watch 2. It's the first appearance of this Infinity team. Mickey Spillane's Mike Danger. I got that forever ago. I never read it. Thought it was cool. I got this forever ago because as I was first getting into comics, I thought it was super cool. Suiciders 2. It looks like 2 and 3. I'll probably just read them and move on. Isn't this cool? Low grade. Gotta go. I'll read it though. Prior to. These other ones are, do I hold them? And if I do, for how long? Brightest Day 4, First Jackson Hyde. New Aquaman. Cool Dave Finch cover. This is first cameo and full Batman Beyond outside of the DC animated universe. Then there's the whole, like, I don't know, it's not Terry McGinnis. I'm not really sure. But Batman Superman 22, 23, and I have another 23 there. So it's kind of, do I hold on to them? If I do, how long? First Teen Lantern. Got a couple of those, as well as a second printing. Shout out all my Teen Lantern fans. First Spoiler in Detective 647. So again, I could throw some of these into the Batman lot to make it a little bit more desirable. First, a cameo on first full Julia Pennyworth. Batman Eternal 8 and 9. Batman and Robin Eternal 26. This is first Cassandra Cain as the second Orphan. This is the first, well, no, this is that one. This is just the Wonder Girl one. I can't remember her name. I think that's the first one there. This is maybe the first full. I can't remember. There's a cameo or something of that Wonder Girl, Wonder Woman. Got a couple of those in the Walmart DC packs. I figure people mostly ripped them if they're like $1 million for a 9.8. I feel like that makes sense, but it gets to the point where these are going to be more rare. People are like, rip your comics out of your poly bags. It leaves an indent, da 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 da. And I'm like, well, okay, everybody do that, and then the poly bag one will be more rare, and then that one will be $1 million. So I just keep my stuff like that. This is the first, I don't know, Andy Aqua someone, Aquaman's daughter. And there's Jackson Hyde from earlier. So those are kind of, do I sit on those? Do I just, quote unquote, dump them now? This is a pretty high grade Web of Spider-Man 1. I think I looked. It's like it maybe makes sense if it's a 9.8 to send it in. And if it's 9.6, it doesn't make sense. Here is Amazing Spider-Man 195, second Black Cat, I believe. Cool book here. Nice high grade. Web of Spider-Man 36, first Tombstone. This is Ben Reilly as Scarlet Spider. First mention of the name. Scarlet Spider. It's a cool book. I'm going to get rid of this book because it can get me $1 million. Just kidding. It's a facsimile. I had a newsstand version of this, and I had to talk somebody into buying it from me, and it would be $1 million now. Halloween comic, more Miles Morales stuff. Probably, it's out the door, but I'll hold on to some of this. Avengers Academy #1. This is first team and origin of the champions, who are Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, Nova, Hulk, some Vision, and Cyclops. That's the second print, so that makes it $1 million. This is a nice high grade first Avril Kincaid. She becomes Quasar. There was a rumor leaked by, I don't know, whoever at the time during the MCU, that maybe they were going to go that route for that character. Same kind of thing here. Probably the price on these is so low, it won't make sense to offload some of this. Still waiting for old Ned to become the Hobgoblin. This is the first Puma. Doesn't he become the Hobgoblin in one of these? That was a hot book for a minute. This is his first long shot, right? High grade of, I can't remember what that is, Abigail Brand or something like that. This is a cool book here. This is a book that, this is Mark Jewelers. It's the first Lando. No, right? Yeah, first Lando Calrissian, Star Wars 43. And there's Mark Jewelers in there. Again, do I get rid of them? Do I hold on to them? This is my, whatchamacallit? Who is it? Dr. Aphra set. I don't have the big book, but I have a Dr. Aphra 1, a couple of these, probably cameos, and then first full, maybe second appearance. I can't remember. But those would be $1 million one day. So I might hold on to that stuff until there's just maybe a little bit more buzz. It might be easier to move them. There's another nice grade second Black Cat. This is a very minor key for Spider-Man Annual 4. Excuse me. I think also minor keys here. Peter Parker 4382. Thunderbolts 1. First Tyrannus, I think, or something like that. Oh, did I just read Tyrant wrong? That's some sort of key there. Here's a cool Droids book. 1. Droids 1. This is Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. I'm pretty sure this is a newsstand. No, I don't know, because it says Star Wars Presents. Why did I think this was a newsstand? Anyway, Episode 1, Issue 1. There's Blade #1. It's a good book. Oh yeah, Marvel Tales 170. Death of a character, but it's the reprint, Marvel Tales. When did these come out? 1984. Anyway, nice grade on that one. Oh, I told you there's a bajillion books here. I want to read these, but there's first Patsy Walker's Hellcat, right? Avengers 144. This is a series that I'm probably just going to invariably collect after I read it, Champions 1, but those are on the the Block. Nick Fury is one of my favorite characters. I wanted to read these. There's Mighty Avengers 13, 18, and then here's another 9.8 candidates on some of these. I don't even think I knew about keys when I picked these up. I thought these covers were great. Never seen any Delato before. That's probably the big one because it's Wolverine. Is this a 9.8? Might be. It's $1 million. Book 3 of 5. These are all very high grade. 4 of 5. 5 of 5. So I just wanted to read these. Secret War. And then From the Files of Nick Fury. These are going to be worth graded here. Darkhawk 2. Newsstand. Darkhawk 2. Newsstand. 2 and 3. I bought like 4 of these at the same time. They're all 50 cents. And I've sold them. There's some value on those. I don't know if there still is. I just picked this up for $1. Shouldn't have. It's very low grade. Geez Louise, is that everything? Oh, no. No, there's more. There's more. Anyway, so those are readers. Some of them. Oh, yeah. I just kind of threw these. These are really low grade. I think this is first Justin Hammer. Iron Man 120. This is a very cool. It looks like needle work. What do you call those? Like, not crochet, but I don't know if it's going to come through. But it looks knitted. Or that's probably not right, but I thought that was neat. These are just like a bunch of number 1s. Whatever volume of Thor number 1. New Warriors number 1. And also, I think maybe Scarlet Spider joins the New Warriors. Infinity Crusade, First Full Goddess. It's a high grade. This Defender's number 1. The Ray number 1. Guy Gardner number 1. Shazam number 1. So, you know, like pretty much nothing books. Here's OMAC number 1. Quasar number 1. Zatanna number 1. This one I would hold on to maybe. Supergirl number 1. Some of them are pretty neat though. This is the first Dr. Fate in his own title. Walter Simonson, number 1. Never read anything about Captain Carrot ever, number 1. For some reason I like this Falcon number 1. Limited series. Hey, here's another one of those Rogue number 1s. So there's 2 of those. I have another one floating around. Thing number 1. It's a good book. X-Force number 1. She already showed one of these. X-Man's number 1. Bishop number 1. Might hold on to this Doctor Strange from volume 3, probably. 1988. U.S. Keep Truckin' number 1. Excuse me. Deathlock number 1. Machine Man number 1. Oh, man. And this is kind of... I've made a kind of condensing my collection video before. This... It's got to be a lot more books. A lot of this stuff, like I said, I've been holding on to. Oh, here's like another Batman lot hunk of books. I've been holding on to a lot of this stuff. Oh, I finally read this. Matt Wagner, Legends of the Dark Knight 28, 29, 30. Not for me. Gone, gone, gone. I think this was big for a while. I think I bought a few of these Fortnite Zero, but it's like a free code for a skin or something like that. I think this is a minor key that nobody cares about anymore. That's just to cover Grant Morrison. Here's a cool Jim Lee. Justice League number 1. Here's another. Oh, just cover there. Batman 0. 10 and 11. 415. People like this cover. 451. Here's an annual. I might read it. Might read this other annual for Legends of the Dark Knight. Here's 42, 53, and then 56. Which I would read these, but you know, it's like part 2 of 2, and the other one's there's 2 right there, and this one is part 1, but I don't think it's just a one shot. So I'm probably going to get rid of that. Like I said, a lot of these I've held on to, picked them up because they're minor keys. But like I said, time to move on from some of this. I don't want to just get long box after long box or short box after short box and just fill it up just to have it filled up. I want to start reading and enjoying my books. So that's what I'm trying to do here. A lot of this stuff. I'm sure it's very cool. I'm sure it's very neat, but don't have all the time in the world to read every page, and I have a million collected editions that I'll never get to reading either. So I figured I'd start with some of this stuff, and I have been reading it and I've been enjoying it, and it's been fun, but it's got to go. I think that's everything for now. You're like, please no more. I'm kind of like, please no more. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you want to buy all of this, the price is $1 million. I will take a check. And then once it clears, I'll send everything your way. Hey, thanks for watching. More comics are on the way.